Hi, I'm Catherine.
And I'm Krissie.
And we are travelling gleefully. And we're in Glasgow. We're currently up the Glasgow Cemetery, which is on a hill, and it has a great view of Glasgow, including this cathedral, which unfortunately has scaffolding.
That's okay. This is our first morning in Glasgow. We actually arrived yesterday afternoon though, and we did film something. So I'll put that in here. Alright, we've just arrived at our hotel in Glasgow. And if you watched our last video, the Inverness one, and how we were so excited about how nice our apartment was.
I missed that.
This is why. This is the kind of place that we normally stay in. So we're on the bed at the moment, and that's the wall. That's like all the space.
Also, we were very clear, it was very clear in our booking that we were booking a no window hotel room because it was cheaper.
It's more expensive to have a window, but at the moment with the sun setting at 10 p.m. and not really getting fully dark till 11, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
But this is not ideal. So this is the bathroom.
Do you want me to model it?
No, yeah, I mean just stand there because you can. That's the bathroom wall. I'm standing at the toilet.
But so that's the privacy we have, and also
it's the whole thing.
This is the bed.
You can see
that's the shower.
So go stand in the shower. So Catherine's in the shower now, and that's the bed. You can see behind her. Let me just go. Let's come around here. There she is in the shower.
The thing is, look. But yeah, we're just gonna wander around today, go to a couple of parks and a market and have a look around the cemetery. So yeah,
we're here for a few days. I think about four days.
Yeah.
But we do also have a day trip out of Glasgow.
Yeah.
But we'll spend the time exploring.
We have just walked down to Glasgow Green, which is a huge, beautiful park, and then this is it's called the Palace, but I'm not actually sure what it is, but we'll go in and find out.
Glasgow Green is a great place for dog watching.
It is. We've seen a lot of dogs.
But yeah, it's really nice. It's such a nice day, so it's been nice to just wander around.
Yeah. Alright, that's the palace. It's called the People's Palace.
Yeah, it's just a museum kind of Glasgow history. It's quite interesting. There's sections on the war and of the development of Glasgow and everything. The wars.
And it's also free, so if you did want to look briefly into Glasgow's history, go to the People's Palace.
We are on our walk to the Science Centre for the afternoon, but we found
back in Sydney
almost the Opera House. It's interesting because I'm pretty sure this is actually based on the Opera House, but it looks more like an armadillo.
Yeah, or
shell.
That Pokemon that's a Metapod kind of, it looks like that.
Yeah. But it's cool. It's kind of cool, and there's also a really cool bridge this way.
Yeah, that's the Newcastle one. I think there's a bridge in Newcastle that looks like
There's one in Perth that looks kind of like that.
Yeah, it's funny.
But yeah, it's quite a nice walk along the water. If you're in Glasgow, it's worth just setting aside a couple of hours to walk along the river and back. But we are heading to the Science Centre, so we'll show you that when we're there.
Finished up at the Science Centre, which was so good.
It's so cool. We spent maybe 3.5 hours there.
Yeah.
We could have spent much longer.
Maybe 4.5.
I could have spent longer.
Yeah, you could have spent all day.
But it's very cool. It's £12 each? 13 pounds each? So definitely worth going to if you're in Glasgow.
We have to book in advance, but it says online, in summer we don't take online bookings, but it definitely wasn't full, so...
Yeah, it wasn't even close to full. But it's
just walked in.
It's a public holiday today, and I think a lot of their, busyness comes from school
groups,
excursions.
yeah.
So obviously that wasn't a problem today.
It was actually quieter today than like a weekday, but I would have expected it to be busy on the weekends and public holidays and stuff, but no.
Yeah, but it was very cool. Definitely worth going to.
It's 7:10 in the morning and we are going on another day trip.
For those of you who don't know, this is like really early for us. We are not, like, we're like barely awake by 8.
We're not early
People.
travellers because we have so much time. We get up at like 9, out by 10.
Yeah. So this is a very early morning for us, but we are excited. We are going on a day trip to Glenfinnan, Mallaig and like Glencoe. And we're gonna see the Harry Potter train go across the viaduct.
Yay.
We're not gonna go on it because it was pricey, but we're gonna see it, which is
It's
gonna be
funny.
so fun.
It's funny because our sky tour ended like, imagine like here on a map, and we're literally going like here. It's
Yeah.
like we're basically meeting it, but doing the bottom half instead of the top.
Yeah. But it's gonna be so good.
I'm excited.
Stop on our tour, like kind of at the top of Glencoe, and it is stunning.
It's so beautiful.
Like, it's firstly, like, look at these mountains, but then it just goes the whole way down
Behind us,
and like this way as well.
oh my god, it's so nice.
It's so nice. Like the whole drive, basically since we left Glasgow,
Yeah,
has looked like this. It's so beautiful.
amazing.
Lunch stop in Mallaig. We just had lunch and we're just like wandering around the town, but the train just got in to the station, so it like comes in here and then like we're gonna leave and kind of overtake it on the way back to see it cross the viaduct, but you'll see it in just 1 second. There she is. But Mallaig is such a cute little village. It's just like a little fishing village, basically.
It's really small.
It's tiny and it's like the end of the train line.
Yeah.
But it's cute and we're very excited to go back and see the train cross the viaduct.
We briefly passed the viaduct, but we're gonna go get a proper look soon.
Alright, we've just been dropped off near the train. We're walking down to the viaduct and it comes in a couple of minutes, so wish us luck. Alright, we made it to the viewpoint. That was a very stressful like last few minutes of the drive, but
Okay, it just went across the viaduct. We could see it, but like there's quite a few trees in the way. But
yeah,
it was still cool. And
it was
we're
now
very cool. Walking up to the viaduct, but my god, that was a stressful drive. We left Mallaig with, I would say, like 35.
We left with 45 minutes till the train.
We left with 45 and I would say it was a half an hour drive. It was almost comical. We were like behind like, there's like road work, so we had to stop for a little bit, and then we were behind like a rubbish truck. And
it was going so slowly.
So slow. And then we got free of him, and then like 4 seconds later another rubbish truck, and then literally in the same intersection the rubbish truck turned off and a truck turned on, and I was like, oh my god, we're going to miss it. And then it came 2 minutes early, so very lucky.
Yeah.
We considered like walking down where we are now to see it, and we would have if we had more time, but
yeah, which I'm glad we didn't, because we would have missed it, because now like the viaduct is completely behind trees.
yeah.
But we did it, we made it.
Okay, we're now at the spot for the Black Lake in Harry Potter. I don't know what it actually is called.
He told us, but I've forgotten the name.
We'll put it on the screen, but this is where they filmed like the Black Lake shot, sort of I don't know, overhead shots.
Yeah, which is like we're still kind of at the viaduct.
Yeah,
it's
we're just
like
like
just in front of it. But yeah, it's very cool. The like a valley the whole way down.
I like that it has waves. Like it's so big that there's like little waves.
Yeah.
Last stop of the trip, and we are beside Loch Lomond.
Loch Lomond.
Damn it!
Is how our bus driver pronounced it.
I second guessed myself. Loch Lomond, in this cute little town, and the view of the lake is amazing.
It's so beautiful. There's like so many birds and stuff around, and
There's-
actually like a little cruise coming in.
Yeah, and there's
behind us.
so many people picnicking around and like cooking dinners, and it's so lovely.
It's so nice. It's been such a nice like day trip.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get out of the city again, even though we were just in Inverness and out of the city
Honestly, I think
many
Scotland.
times.
I think Scotland has some of the most like gorgeous landscapes we've seen.
Absolutely. I think it's like one of the most beautiful countries
Yeah.
we've been so far.
It's amazing. Like, look at that. So pretty. Good afternoon from our last day in Scotland and the UK for a little bit.
Yeah.
We have come to Glasgow Botanic Gardens today, and oh my god, it is busy.
Look. It's a Wednesday afternoon. It is a very nice day, and I kind of see why everyone's out picnicking.
Yeah. So we're just going to look around the free Botanic Gardens for a little bit.
We've just wandered down from the Botanic Gardens, like heading back towards Glasgow. Well,
The city.
We're still in Glasgow, but yeah, towards
Yeah.
like the city centre. And we're walking through the university, which is so beautiful.
An actual castle.
Yeah, like we were saying, like there's only really one uni in Sydney that looks like this, and it's one building
Yeah,
that
it's not
looks
the
like
whole
this.
thing.
This one is just, it's so stunning.
Amazing. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride! It is the 1st of June today.
Can't believe it's the start of another month.
I know, just to really date this video, because it's probably not going to be up till like July or August. But that's
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Um,
Time is going too quickly.
It really is. It's crazy. We are off to a new country today, which is very
Yay.
exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. It's not hard to guess which country because you know we can't go back in the Schengen zone, so we're really limited here.
Yeah.
Where could we be going?
I know. We're going a whole hour flight away.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have not done as much in Glasgow as we kind of thought we would, but I think we've done like
We've done it all.
pretty much everything that there is to do.
We didn't not do stuff we wanted to do. There's just not that much to do.
Yeah.
But no, it's been really nice.
It's been like great just kind of to have we've been staying in the city, so being able to
that
like
is
closely access the city has been
Yeah.
really nice. We're not really used to that. But yeah, we will finish this one off here. Thank you for watching.
Give us a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe.
And follow us on Instagram to see more of what we get up to.
And we will see you in
Ireland. Bye.